Are there 3 easy ways
100%.
in which I can ensure that I'm giving back to my body?
Yeah, I'm glad that you asked this, because if you would have ended this this show here, then your audience would have thought that I'm all doom and gloom. It is. I'm not all doom and gloom. Actually, there is definitely things that you can do to actually not just improve your health, but if you find yourself in any of these with any of these metabolic syndromes, you can absolutely reverse it. You will not be able to reverse it with medicines. You can only reverse it through lifestyle changes. Yep. And I have an entire part of my book dedicated towards this. It's filled with protocols, and maybe to keep it short, the way I explain it in my book
top 3 for you.
Yes, top 3. I'll focus on 3. Actually, in my book, that's how I've also designed it. I call it a big rocks principle. Choose your big rocks and spend most of your time fixing those big rocks, and don't worry about the small rocks and sand. They will fall into place. And there are 3 big rocks actually in my book. So that's nutrition, your movement, which activity, exercise, and managing your sleep and stress. And these 3 have a meaningful impact on your metabolic health, simply because of the frequency. We eat anywhere from 2 to 6 times in a day. All of us sleep every night, and we are walking and doing some activity throughout the day, right? So the frequency of these things is too high, and secondly, they have a direct impact on your insulin sensitivity. So these 3 things are my top things. I can briefly talk about them. Look, nutrition is extremely important, and that is where, if you want to start your journey of healing, or if you want to just stay metabolically healthy throughout your life, I think nutrition is where you should start. Activity is my second pillar. Extremely important. Like I said in the beginning, your muscles are the biggest glucose sink. If you put them to work, they can do wonders. I have multiple protocols, or not multiple. I have 4 protocols on how to be efficient with your activity or exercise. But if there is one thing that I want everyone to take away, is that, which I think from anywhere from a 20-year-old to a 60-year-old can do, is do a 20-minute walk after you eat. Third one and the last one is managing your stress and sleep. Stress has a very meaningful impact on your insulin sensitivity, simply because that's how nature designed us. Stress was a defense mechanism for us, and we were never, centuries ago, we were never in a chronically elevated stress levels. We used to have stress that were acute for a reason. For example, you find a lion in front of you, and your body now needs to give you energy, so your cortisol will go up, which will push your glucose up so that you can run away from the lion.